Yo, what's going on, dudes? HK Titan here with a brand new video for you guys, and in today's video, we are going to be attempting to beat Bloonarius on the map Muddy Puddles. So for this challenge, it should be pretty fun. I will be playing this mode on easy mode because, I mean, trying to beat Bloonarius, like a boss balloon on an expert map, should be pretty hard, especially with no modifiers. So, of course, we'll start off pretty basic here. We'll go with the Benjamin. Of course, I'm going to grab myself a couple of dart monkeys as well. I just need to find, like, a good placement for the dart monkeys. That way we don't lose too many lives off the bat. Now, because we are playing on easy mode, we do have a 200 lives to start with. We also have the tax at the end of the track, as well as an extra 25 mana lives. So even if we lose a couple of lives off the bat, it's not that big a deal. All right, so round 5, let's go ahead and buy our first banana farm. Then let's go ahead and upgrade our dart monkeys. That way we have a little bit more of a solid defense at the start of the game. All right, so round 8, we have 2 of our dart monkeys upgraded to enhanced eyesight. Let's go ahead, we'll upgrade this dart monkey up to a crossbow, and then we'll upgrade this monkey to a crossbow as well. And that should be enough popping power for us to make it through the first couple of rounds. Actually, you know what? Before I upgrade the dart monkey over here to a crossbow, let's go ahead and upgrade this banana farm up to greater production. All right, so round 11, let's buy our second crossbow. And now that we have 2 crossbows, the next thing I want to do is I want to grab myself a couple more banana farms because the 2 crossbow monkeys should be enough to deal with these first couple of rounds while we're saving up enough money to buy some more banana farms. All right, so round 14, we have 2 farms. Let's go ahead and buy quick shots and then very quick shots as well. That way our dart monkeys can do a little bit more damage to these balloons. Round 21, we're starting to struggle with popping these balloons again. So let's go ahead and grab ourselves a monkey sub, and the monkey sub should be able to help us out quite a bit. So we'll go ahead and upgrade this monkey sub to advanced intel, and then we'll buy twin guns, and then we'll probably save up to buy airburst starts. So once we have our first marketplace. Round 24, there's our first marketplace. Round 26, there's our second marketplace. And let's go ahead and upgrade our monkey sub up to airburst starts. Round 27, I'm going to buy myself a sniper monkey, pop its targeting over to targeting strong, and upgrade it to full metal jacket with faster firing and even faster firing. Now we're going to go back into upgrading all of our banana farms up to marketplaces. Round 31, we have 5 marketplaces, so let's go ahead and grab ourselves a 6th marketplace because we're going to need a lot of money for the boss balloon on round 40 because we're obviously going to need a pretty hefty defense in order to deal with not only Bloonarius, but all of the balloons that come out of Bloonarius as well. Round 33, let's go ahead and buy ourselves another marketplace. And round 34, here is our 7th marketplace. And now at this current point in time, the only thing we're going to do is we're going to save up money until round 40. And then we'll come up with our defense once we actually make it to round 40. All right, so round 39, we ended up getting $20,000. So we'll start this off by buying ourselves a monkey village, upgrade this village up to monkey commerce, and then we'll buy ourselves a second monkey village, and then we'll buy the same thing on that one and upgrade both of them up to a bigger radius. And the first thing that I want to do, let's go ahead and grab ourselves a ninja monkey. We'll upgrade this ninja monkey up to sticky bombs, and I'm gonna work on buying 3 of these sticky bombs, but we also need to have enough popping power to deal with the ceramic balloons that pop out of the boss balloon as well. So in order to deal with that, let's go ahead and buy ourselves a boomerang monkey. We'll upgrade this boomerang monkey up to a more glaives with long range ranks and then red hot ranks, and we'll also grab ourselves a monkey village on top of that, and then we'll go ahead and buff up this boomerang monkey as much as we can. We'll probably need to grab ourselves a second one, but we'll go ahead and cross that path once we get there. All right, so round 40 here is primary training and then primary mentoring. I also want to grab myself an alchemist as well. Is this more glaives gonna work? No, it's not. We need to have a little bit more of a defense over here, so let's go ahead and do a home reset really quick. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and sell 2 of my marketplaces. I'm gonna buy myself a second more glaives as well as a wizard monkey, and hopefully this is enough to deal with these balloons. All right, so it looks like it was a little bit more than what I needed, but I mean, it's gonna be good to have a wizard monkey in the very back anyways. Next, because it looks like these balloons over here on the right side are giving us a little bit of a hard time, let's go ahead and buy ourselves a sharpshooter. There we go, and make sure that our more glaives as well as our dragon's breath wizard monkey are able to deal with those ceramic balloons, and we just have 1 tier left, and we will have officially dealt with the tier 1 boss. There we go, perfect. Now the next thing I want to do before we get into like buying any more farms, I want to buy myself another sharpshooter up here on the top right, as well as another sharpshooter up here on the top left, and this is to help us out or help out our monkey sub in dealing with balloon. All right, so round 43, let's go ahead and sell the defense in the very back here. I'm gonna go ahead and keep the wizard monkey. Actually, I'm gonna sell the wizard monkey too. I'm gonna buy myself a dragon's breath wizard monkey here, as well as a second dragon's breath wizard monkey over here as well. That way we have a little bit of a defense in the very back of the map. All right, so now that we bought our defense, let's go ahead and buy ourselves our first banana research facility. Round 45, here's our first BRF. Also on round 45, I'm gonna buy myself an engineer monkey, and I'm gonna start saving up for overclock. Round 47, here's our overclock. Now I know you guys are probably thinking it because I'm thinking it too. You guys are probably thinking, dude, I think you went a little bit overboard with your defense, but when it comes to expert maps, I don't like messing around, so that's why we have this massive defense here. So at least we shouldn't lose up until like round 63, because round 63 is probably gonna give us a little bit of a hard time. time. All right, so round 56. So we have quite a few BRFs now. Now I'm going to go ahead and start saving up my money for the tier 2 boss. And for the tier 2 boss, I'm trying to think of what I want to go for. I'm probably going to end up going for an Avatar of Wrath because, I mean, you can't really go wrong with an Avatar of Wrath. And on top of the Avatar of Wrath, I'm also probably going to grab the Sub Commander. That way we have a pretty solid defense. All right, so round 60 here is the tier 2 boss, and we have our Avatar of Wrath. I'm just buying myself a couple of Populus, and I need to save up $21,000 for the Sub Commander. Otherwise, I think we might have a little bit of a hard time at dealing with like round 63 once we get there. Oh, dude, the Avatar of Wrath is, oops. Let's go ahead and home reset. We need a little bit more of a defense here. I thought we were good, but I think I overestimated the Avatar of Wrath just a little bit. All right, so let's sell one of these, come over here, buy ourselves a Glaive Lord. That way we can deal with all of the balloons that are coming out of the boss. And there we go. I guess I went a little bit overkill there. I don't know what I was thinking. All right, so let's go ahead and sell all of these towers. We'll also sell the Glaive Lord. We'll go ahead and buy the Sub Commander, and we'll also go ahead and buy ourselves an MIB as well. That way our Sub Commander can pop all types of balloons. So this should be enough to deal with the next few rounds. And then I also want to buy myself 2 Crossbow Masters, but before we do that, I want to get my Banana Central. All right, round 64, there's our Banana Central. Now the next thing we're going to do is we're going to buy ourselves a few more BRFs. All right, so round 74, we have a decent amount of BRFs. I wanted to leave the center of the track clear. That way we had more than enough room to like place down a bunch of different towers. Now the next thing I want to do is I want to upgrade both of these Dart Monkeys at the start of the track up to Crossbow Masters, and then start going for the Apex Plasma Master. Now, as far as the position of the Apex, I think I want to do it, let's do it like right here. And I think with the Apex, I should be able to cover 3 tracks if I do it correctly. So we need $276,000 for the Apex Plasma Master, which it shouldn't take us too long to actually be able to afford it. All right, round 79, let's go ahead and buy our Apex Plasma Master. And now that we have our Apex Plasma Master, the next thing I want to go for is I want to go for a Flying Fortress. That would we have another tower that has like global range. All right, so that's tier 1, tier 2, and then that's tier 3 down. Oh my goodness, our Apex is just shredding the boss, dudes. All right, now that we've done all that, let's go ahead and buy ourselves the Flying Fortress, so that way we can start getting some pops on our Flying Fortress. And we might as well grab ourselves a couple of boomers. We'll grab ourselves the Glaive Lord up here, and then also I want to rebuy the Crossbow Master. That way our Sub Commander can see camo balloons at the start of the track. And we might as well buy ourselves another Crossbow Master over here. Let's go ahead and place it right here. There's another Crossbow Master, and I think we should have pretty much almost the entire map covered. And it looks like we got a pretty good placement on our Apex Plasma Master. It looks like it's going to be able to cover a little bit of this third track as well as a majority of the first and second track. So this is definitely a pretty good spot for it. Now, because we're talking about having global range, we might as well buy ourselves a Sky Shredder as well, because the Sky Shredder should help us out quite a bit. And also for another Paragon, let's go ahead and go for the Glaive Dominance. So let's go ahead and buy ourselves the Permacharge. We'll grab ourselves Moab Domination. Then we'll go ahead and grab ourselves a couple of Turbochargers to get us a higher Paragon degree on our Glaive Dominance. And round 91, I completely forgot to buy the Ultra Boost too. Man, I always forget to upgrade my overclock up to an Ultra Boost, even though I know it makes us more money. And guys, so while I was placing down these boomers, I had a thought that I think would be really cool if Ninja Kiwi implemented this. What if Ninja Kiwi allowed its player base to actually make and design their, like, not their own bosses, but like their own boss event? So like if somebody wanted to come up with a boss event of like playing normal Bloonarius or elite Bloonarius on the map of Bloody Puddles, you could go through and like alter how much money you make per round and bonus starting cash and all that other fun stuff. I think that would be really cool because that would add even more content to the game. Like, I could only imagine like some of the ideas that some of you guys would come up with, like banning all the farms, only use merchantmen to make money. All right, so round 98, let's go ahead and upgrade our Permacharge up to the Glaive Dominus. And Paragon degree 26, not terrible, not the best, but we'll make do. And speaking of Paragons, I also want to grab myself a Wizard Monkey because I'll probably end up going for the Wizard Paragon as well. I do know this is just a normal boss, it's not like super crazy intense, but the tier 5 normal Bloonarius is still no joke, guys. I say that and we just instantly shredded the boss. Bro, the tier 4 boss didn't stand a chance. And on top of that, I'm gonna try to get 2 more Paragons for the tier 5. Man, I think we got this in the bag, dudes. Now, that being said, I wonder if it's gonna be possible to beat other bosses, even if they're normal bosses on some of these expert maps. I think that's what I want to do next. I think the next thing I want to do is I want to like try to be like the Lich boss on Muddy Puddles. I think think that would be a really fun experience, because even though I hate the Lich, it would still be fun to see if it's actually possible to beat that boss on an expert map. Okay, so round 113, a couple of these balloons have me a little bit worried. They were making it a little bit further than I thought they would, so I'm gonna go ahead and buy myself a Legend of the Night, just in case like a reinforced DDT balloon ends up slipping by all of our towers. Which, now that the balloons are spawning in over here on the left side, they shouldn't make it that far, but over here on the far right side, a couple of DDT balloons almost made it to like this final bend here, so they had me a little bit worried. All right, so here we are on round 119. Oh yeah, we're easily gonna be able to deal with these bad balloons, and now we just need to sell all of our farms and finish setting up our defense. All right, so we finished setting up our defense. So we have the Paragon Degree 33 Magnus Perfectus. We have the Paragon Degree 47 Goliath Doomship. I also ended up buying the anti-balloon gunner over here. We have the Legend of the Night over here on the left-hand side, and we also grabbed the Perma Brew to go ahead and beef up the 3 towers here in the middle. I also ended up grabbing the Spirit of the Forest as another tower, because it does have that global range with its flyings. And then I also grabbed myself another Flying Fortress, because the Flying Fortress, it doesn't hurt to have that global range. All right, so here we, oh my goodness, it didn't stand a chance, dudes. There's no possible way we're gonna lose this. Bro, I did not think the Paragons would shred it this fast. I mean, if it's this fast, then we might actually, oh, never mind. I think trying to beat Elite Bloonarius might be a little bit of a bigger challenge. Let me know in the comments below if that's something that you guys would like to see. If you guys would like to see me try to tackle Elite Bloonarius on this map. If I did try to beat Elite Bloonarius on this map, I might have to use a couple of mods, but that's for another day. But anyways, dudes, I just want to say thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you dudes in the next one.